Aloha. Let's take a deep breath together.
Akahaina Hawaii, lo kahiakulike, olu kamana'o, ha'a ko kulana, a honu ala na kila he mai, alohe, alohe, alohe. And now I invite Paul to chime our golden crystal bowl and welcome our community. Paul?
Thank you, Adine. Good morning and welcome to Honolulu Church of Light Sunday Healing Service. As Guy Hagi would say, lucky we live Hawaii. We got rain to nourish our native forest and its inhabitants, and beautiful sunshine and beautiful trade winds. Please join me in this prayer. I call upon the God Creator to please hear my words. We are a healing church, but do we honestly put our 100% of love into the healing or 50%, especially to the person or person that we don't know? I say, look into yourself. Do we really, truly love ourselves? If we are not sure, then how can we heal? I'll give you an example. In 2006, after my surgery, my cranial surgery, I got healing from one particular person, which I will not name. While I was getting healing on the table, for some strange reason, feeling, I opened my eyes and I noticed this person that was healing me had one hand on his hip and one hand on myself while he was looking away. How can this be? If we don't feel the love, then we don't get healed. My grandson, which we babysit Tuesdays and Thursdays, I babysit 50% because what? My grandson knows that. He gives me a hard time. But when I turn myself around 100%, he gives me 100% of love. It's just a universal law. So look into that mirror and give that, and wrap your hands around that person and give yourself 100%. Heal yourself, heal the world. Ah, Mama Ua Noa. Amen. So, before I bring up this next person, whenever I put on this shirt, I just feel Peter. And make no mistake that this next person is going to come up is Sue Bowman. Sue?
Aloha. I'm honored to be up here again to do Moments of Inspiration. And my inspiration was inspired by Kahu Fred's peace prayer, excerpts from his peace prayer that Patty had brought forth in several healing services. So when I thought about it, I thought, with all these things going on in the world, and I go from the oh my gosh to the oh my goddess. And so then I said, oh, it's about peace. Remember what Patty had written in a Sunday healing service? And I would read it over and over again. And then it reminded me, as I was focusing on celebrating my husband Peter's life here on earth, I remembered that he had written something on Christmas Eve in 2009. He had been going through some very challenging times in the public school system with all the mandates of what you should and shouldn't teach. And so he disappeared while I was wrapping gifts, and I go, where did he go? And later on he came out with this beautiful writing. We call it automatic writing. And he wrote, what is it? More than anything in my classroom, I teach peace. More than standards, more than reading, more than math, more than writing, I teach peace. Peace is the only curriculum. Without peace, all the standards, all the learning, all the writing, all the skills learned, all the years of practice and study and careful accomplishment are crushed. What takes a lifetime to do is gone in a split second. What exists in its place? Without peace, there's a culture of taking, a culture of fear, a culture of loss and grief and pain. Without peace, there is a nervous thought always in the back of your mind. And anyone not experiencing peace has those thoughts, and together with others not at peace, create a generation of self-fulfilling fears, which passes on from generation to generation, unconsciously from mother to daughter, father to son, grandparents and great-grandparents, from the individual to the whole society. And whole societies live yearning in peace, but automatically doing what their parents and grandparents did, going back through the years and not knowing why. If history has taught us anything, is that there is only one curriculum. It belongs in every school, in every family, in every society, in every decade, in every heart, from the beginning to the end of time. And this was the catalyst of many of our discussion through the years, as we both were teachers. And we said, what do we do? Yes, all of the curriculum things are important for the children to learn. But if they go to school in fear, we know that fear blocks the brain and the learning. So our mission in our educational practices was to create an intellectually and emotionally safe environment where the students and ourselves would feel the peace. So how did we do that? We were on a search. And Peter began every school year establishing what people call the rules, he called them guidelines for the classroom. And it went beyond hand in your homework here, you know, sharpen your pencils before you sit down, which that's part of every classroom to make the classroom run so-called smoothly. But he felt it was important to do something more, to establish guidelines that would encompass compassion, respect, collaboration, cooperation. And he didn't say sit down and say, okay, we're going to learn about peace today. You know, we're going to learn about cooperating today. They was all embedded in his day-to-day life. One of the things he did spend time with, every class, no matter what he taught, social studies, science, language arts, basic practical arts. He did teach cooking, by the way. He always spent the beginning weeks talking about effective communication. How do you communicate? Use iMessages, stating what you're feeling, what you're thinking, and what you would like to see, and then reflective listening, to really learn to listen to what the other person is saying. And the other thing he taught, and I taught, from my third grade, 3-year-olds to all the ages I taught, is about taking calming breaths. In other words, prana breathing. And so it was always a time, okay, let's take some deep breaths before we start our group meeting. And I had a group of after-school children, 30 plus children, sitting outside or in this area that basketball happened and other sports happened. And we always spent the time, take a deep breath. Let's make a transition from being in your busy classroom, find a peace now, and then let's go on and have a peaceful afternoon. So these were some of the ways that we taught peace. And peace begins with the self. But before we could so-called teach peace, we as teachers, as parents, needed to know peace within our hearts. How do we create peace moment by moment? So that was our mission, to create peace moment by moment. Of course, starting with the breath and giving children options to their behaviors. And so we have many stories about how we taught my young 2-year-old granddaughter, what do you do when you feel scared and you don't feel like being with anybody? What do you do when you feel angry? And as little Kimmy said, Auntie, I'm mad. I'm going to breathe. And she went into the spare bedroom and she sat there. And I saw her breathing and breathing and breathing. And then I asked, are you okay now? Do you want to come out? And she said, no, I'm not done. And so I let her alone, and then she find the peace in her heart. So that's the simplest way. There's many ways that you, in your family, in your workplace, can create moments of peace. And I leave you now with this excerpt from Kahu Fred Sterling's Prayer for World Peace. Nonviolent peace is a consciousness. Beginning with my own heart, I choose to heal learned prejudices that have been perpetuated by those with alternative agendas. I choose to heal all levels of awareness, and in that, I pray my journey is appealing enough to spread around the world, and I must truly want it more than its alternative. So I'm grateful to have had two mentors, oh, I still have them, to have two mentors in my life, Peter Bowman and Kahu Fred Sterling, that are ascended into the angelic realm. So thank you, thank you, thank you, and find moments of peace which works for you and your family and your workplace.
Hi, everybody. You know what got me here? in this place? Self-love. You know what got you here? Self-love. And the people that submitted healing requests for this Sunday, you know what got them to do it? Self-love. Right. Self-love. So we're on a journey to discover what that means as love for self. And in that journey, I know, we kind of have an inkling what peace feels like. It's not the end result. I don't think peace is in the end result. It's when you do the journey, you feel the churning of love, and you feel the instance of peace while you're doing the journey. Isn't that great? Self-love got you here. Self-love got you on this earth at this time during this great shift in consciousness. And you know what? When Kahu left this world, I said, this earth plane, his physicalness, I kind of realize now that his whole mission, we talk about here in the church about in the beauty, that it's all about perpetuating the legacy of Kahu and Kirael. Guess whose legacy is that as well? It's us. Our legacy of self-love. And I realized that, and boy, there's so many more journeys to understand, to go through. We're all hurting in some way or another. You know what? Faith got you there. You're suffering because you put that in your blueprint. So then you know that one day this church will be available to you to travel with as you figure out how to heal your current condition on all four bodies. Isn't that cool? You put it there. You loved yourself enough to evolve your soul. So it's my pleasure to present to you Kahu's and Kirael's message for the day. And they're ever so present in my life, and more so now. I feel them every day. They're woven into my heart. They're woven into my everyday journey. Yes, I still see their consciousness as for Kahu especially, in the consciousness of their physical form. But that's just a tiny bit of who they are now. What they share with me is just a strand of their huge light. So, but when we ask from the heart, we get a guarantee. So to move on with their I want to say perpetuate, because that's who I am. Their mission, Kahu and Kirael's mission, is to bring peace back into the world, to bring the goddess love back into the world. I say this, I'm proud to read this message to you. A prayer of world peace, a completely non-violent approach using healing as a constant thread in a weave of compassion, allowing all to know that in order to establish peace on earth that will resonate in the hearts of the whole world population, we must first heal ourselves. Kahu Fred Sterling. So whenever I complained to him when he still has a physical form, he would say, "Grow your love." I still hear it. His voice still vibrates in my ear when I complain. He says, "Grow your love." And you know what? That is the magic. Grow your love. Because where you are now with your love and where you want to go, you're going to have to elevate that love in order for you to achieve what you want to achieve. And that much I know. So here's a question for Master Kirael in the book that I got it from, that I was guided to for this healing service, is from the book Kirael Genesis Matrix, Chapter 2, Duality, the book is available at signaturecellhealing.com. The question is, we are all being challenged in many ways. What can we do to have more heart strength and faith? Master Kirael's response. More importantly, one must remember that we have come to a space and time called the ship. This is where the earth human will begin to raise their vibration into the reality of higher consciousness. Most who are reading a work of this magnitude have already accepted the fact that change must take place. In that light, know that all these journeys leading to this point must now be collectively nurtured. Wow, what does that mean? Read it over and over and you'll get to know what that means on different levels of reality. Humans have spent life after life incarnate to experience the complete journey of each possibility. Now that the time approaches for each to remember his or her own truth, the heart is the only real way to understand these changes. Are you listening? The heart is the only way to understand these changes. The strength you speak of comes by immersing the self into the worlds of meditation, sleep state programming, and by forming mastermind groups of light workers. All the tools that I discussed in the first book, Kirael, The Great Shift. The world must now be seen through the eyes of the Creator. And who is the Creator? You, me. The world must now be seen through the eyes of the Creator. Know that the time to move at a quickened pace is at hand. As we seek light and the ability to move into higher vibration, let it be said in this fashion. As we enter into this space called the Great Shift and move from the third dimension into the fourth dimension, it becomes clear that each individual is a light particle body, that which is of magnetic structure is beginning to lose its vibrational power here in this world. In essence, many of you are experiencing the physical effect of changing vibrational energy that are taking place at the most alarming rate. Remember that space and time is illusionary, and its own reality has no existence. Hence, one creates a necessary lesson plan to completely understand the fullness of the experience. The light that emanates from within each person shall resonate to the light put forth by the Creator. As we become brighter and brighter, the ego system becomes dimmer and dimmer. In the human world, we, the ego system, becomes dimmer. We, the ego system. That's not a slip of the tongue. In the human world, we, the ego system, is becoming dimmer in its own loving light, and all that has been a focus of fear for centuries is diminishing at rapid rate. Our light is becoming stronger and brighter as we increase our own understanding of evolution. More and more we are in the God Creator's light and moving into a higher value stream of knowing. Through this light, ascension begins, and our ability to see one another as brothers and sisters come to a higher reality. Wow. To read more, go to the book, Kirael, the Genesis Matrix. That's an awesome book. All the books by Kahu and Kirael is awesome. When you read them, it triggers the cells into remembering who you are, and that's what the book does for me and for many others. So welcome to this Sunday healing service. For together we accelerate our conscious awareness in the oneness of heart, healing and celebrating our amazing human journey and via the internet, and to experience our healing light. No matter where you are on this planet, you will feel the healing power of the Christ light generated by collective consciousness of our community of healers who strongly and passionately believe in the power of our healing prayers and the long-distance healing. Together, let us heal the self and heal the world. On behalf of Honolulu Church of Light and Kahu and Fred and Master Guide Kirael. So, peace becomes the only path when love is the core of evolution. Love is only possible when healing is the focus of a society in search of balance. Balance, that's what we're working for all the time. And when I want to read this quote from Kahu Fred Sterling. For Corinna, who will lead us through the 5 breath self-healing meditation. Kahu says, when we focus on our breath, we would be cognizant of the space between each breath, that quarter of a second or less, when we are not breathing, and the whole world of transformation away. It is in that space that miracles occur. Now this quote from Kahu, I'm still having trying to understand what this means. But you know what? The more I do my 5 breath self-healing meditation, I get it. And you know, what it means is every time you reach a level of knowing, it changes. This meaning changes. So I try not to hold on to my belief system of yesterday. But with this quote, it makes me leave the past behind and be in the actuality of now and see what this quote means to me at this moment. It's a gift of love. So pay attention to Miss Corinna. She will guide us through the 5 breath self-healing meditation. Amazing, amazing.
Thank you, Patty. Thank you so much. I want to express my gratitude, first of all, to the graduate goddesses that gather online every month, the graduate goddesses of the Signature Cell Healing online workshops. And every month, they challenge themselves, like Patty said, to release old belief systems and to investigate and to look into what is their healing journey. They immerse themselves in the healing journey and they ask themselves questions like, how can I heal this? Where does this come from? Why do I have this? And I think it's wonderful questions that we all can ask ourselves. So next Saturday is the beginning of the next Signature Cell Healing online workshop. And I've called it First Steps for a long time, but it's really something different this time because these ladies help me to understand the importance of 4 body healing: physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. And they were asking themselves and me, what does that even mean, 4 body healing? What is the weave of consciousness that we come here with? How do I get into my blueprint? How do I find out why do I have sore knees all the time? What is going on with my body? and find the answer within the weave of consciousness, the collective consciousness that is our cellular consciousness, our physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. And I want you to know, Kahu always wanted it said that way. He always wanted it said PEMS. And when you take the workshop beginning next Saturday, you will find out why he always wanted it PEMS. And anytime that if I was helping with something or making materials or something and I switched it and I went SMEP, whoa, no, it's PEMS. So let's find out why, and also how you can heal whatever is going on for you right now, meaning your relationships, your physical body, anything that happens to you, financial distress. Where is it that you are looking for your healing in your life? And I encourage you, all the websites or the different websites have been redone to reflect this new workshop, Healing on All Four Bodies. What does it mean? And we're looking at, in 4 sessions, right? 4 online sessions of about 2 hours each, a little more than 2 hours. Guess what they're focused on? Physical, number 1, emotional, number 2, mental and spiritual. 4 sessions, 4 bodies, and then we weave them all together to take our journeys to the next level. Because like Patty said, we are in the great shift in consciousness. And do you feel it? I mean, I certainly do. And I see it reflected all around me. But most importantly, it's in my own life. And that's where I want to focus. So what does it mean for us in our personal healing journeys to look at the 4 bodies of healing? And I want you to know that Kahu, in all his genius, brought forth the 5 breath self-healing meditation. And into this beautiful art of prana breathing is the weave of the 4 bodies. So just in the breathing and doing this practice on a regular basis 3 times a day, this is how you can begin to open that weave of your cellular consciousness and weave all 4 bodies together. It's in the practice. And you can, listen to, I'm going to guide you through it. I'm going to tell you the different places where the breath goes and all of that. But just by doing it and paying attention to, like Patty said, the space between the inhale and the exhale is the magical space where you garner the insights into your healing journey. What are your next steps? Don't stay stuck where you are. Move forward in love. And that's what this beautiful healing practice is going to help us to do. So when you breathe in this practice, bring in the golden particles. It's so nicely depicted here, right? With the golden particles, as soon as it hits the pineal when you're coming through, it's going to enlighten the blueprint and change into white light. So just so you have that image. And then the light, with the inhale continuing, comes into your heart chakra. You pause and weave all 4 bodies together, physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. Release the breath through your mouth and let the light go up your shoulders, down your arms and out your palms and into your body where you're healing. And you can heal anything. And I know that from Kahu Fred Sterling, and I know that from the practice of signature cell healing. So I know I can hear you saying, yeah, okay, Karina, you can heal anything, but you can. You truly can. And that's what I love about signature cell healing. Limitless possibilities. So let's start at the crown. There are 5 hand placements. Right palm on top, left palm on top of that. Now take in 5 deep breaths, just as I was telling you. and lock it, remember. Exhale through your palms into your cranium, into the head, and just let that light totally relax you and feel the light circulating through all the neurons and all the circuits in your brain. Keep breathing deep breaths and send the light into your frontal lobes where you have this vision of what you want to heal and what you want to create. Enlighten as you continue breathing the memory centers in the midbrain, the hippocampi, and allow all of those circuits to fire. Keep breathing and send the light into the hindbrain where we have the primal forces of fight, flight, or freeze. And just relax and feel the love surrounding all the cells. And take another deep breath and just feel all the circuits firing in your brain, all the neurons. Release all the plaque and let the light circulate through the neurons and your circuitry in your brain. And when you're ready, you can go to your eyes, the middle and index fingers gently on your closed eyelids, and take 5 deep breaths here. Send the light through your fingertips, light up the whole eye socket. Just light it up and feel everything evolving. Kahu always said the cells in your eyes change every 48 hours, so just enlighten the new cells. Keep breathing. Light up the retina with the cones and the rods. Imagine clear and perfect vision. Send the light over the retina to the optic nerve and strengthen your optic nerve. Light up now your optic nerve and go over the optic nerve to the vagus nerve and let the light start to go down your spine, enlightening the whole vagus nerve. It touches all of the organs and all of the nerves in your body. One more deep breath here. And just feel that light spreading out all over your body. Relaxing you, enlightening you. And when you're complete there, you can go to the heart muscle, a little bit on the left side of your chest with the thumbs pointing up, and let the light, with the first breath, lock it. Exhale through your palms and light up all the neurons in your heart, which are so much more powerful than the ones in our brain. So enlighten your heart neurons. Keep breathing. Send the light up into the thyroid through your thumbs. Keep breathing through your heart and enlighten now the thymus in the top of your chest as well as your lungs. Keep breathing and feel the light circulating so beautifully now, and let the light go through your palms, light up the lymphatic system of your body. Another deep breath, and now light up the whole chest area, light up both breasts and cover it with healing white light. Beautiful. And then when you're ready, you go to the stomach, place your right palm down and your left palm on top. Take 5 deep breaths through the stomach and just relax and release any tension that you're feeling in this part of your body. Let your stomach feel that light and love. And with the next breath, send the light into the pancreas and the liver. Take another deep breath and send the light through your palms, through the stomach, and back to the kidneys. Enlighten the kidneys. Just feel any tension, any anger being released now. Send the light now with the next breath into the stomach, and then into the organs here in your abdomen, like the gallbladder and the spleen. And another deep breath through the stomach, and let the light start to activate your digestive tract. Send it into the small intestine. And when you're ready, you can go to the final hand placement at the second chakra above the pubic area. Breathe 5 times through your palms, and with the first breath, enlighten the whole lower chakra area. Another breath to enlighten the colon, so send the light all the way, the whole length of the colon. We're activating your digestive tract. Breathe again and send light into the reproductive organs. So send light into the prostate for the men, and into the cervix, into the uterus for the women. And take another deep breath and send the light now into the bladder and into your urinary tract. And a final deep breath, just light up this whole lower chakra area. And when you're complete with the 5 breath self-healing meditation, take your hands and place it wherever it is on your body that you're focusing your healing. Bring it back to your heart. Fill yourself with more self-love and more self-healing. I thank you so much, and if you'd like to learn more about it, please sign up for the Signature Cell Healing online workshop at signaturecellhealing.com, and you can find the information about the 5 breath self-healing meditation there too. And so we're going to continue our healing process now with my goddess sister Joanne of the Blue Goddess Light, the goddess of the codes. Let the healing continue.
Thank you, Karina. Thank you, everyone, for being here, and welcome. So we are on our thymus healing meditation part, and what I would like to share with you is if I can kindly ask you to please go in your hearts, and you take a deep breath in your heart. Breathe in deeply and exhale, and I ask that you please hear me with your heart. So the world is at a time of great change here, and we are asked to embrace this change. So I would like to also say that noticeably the United States is definitely needing to embrace this change that is coming about. And if you follow the world news, that you will understand what I'm talking about. So when I'm talking about United States, the abbreviation, interestingly, is US, U.S. And it's us here in the United States that we need to embrace this change. For centuries, we have been doing things a certain way, and now it is a time for us to try doing things a different way, whichever way that will turn out to be. We have free will. God gave us free will, and we have freedom of choice. So whatever we choose, whichever way you choose to live your life, what you choose in your life, you will attract that particular vibrational
energies come to you in your life. So we are in unprecedented times, and we are where truth and love will prevail. So I would like to bring you back a little bit to Patty's message, to our healing message, and I would like to say that Master Kirael, this is from Master Kirael, who said, change must take place, and in that light, know that all these journeys healing or leading to this point must now be collectively nurtured. Now that the time approaches for each to remember his or her truth, the heart is the only real way to understand these changes. And this is what we are working on, are opening our hearts and understanding life and love, and that deep love, the unconditional love to all that is. He also said the world must now be seen through the eyes of the Creator. Know that the time to move at a quickened pace is at hand. So yes, things are speeding up very quickly, and I'm sure we're all feeling this. That which is of magnetic structure is beginning to lose its vibrational power here in this world. In essence, many of you are experiencing the physical effects of the changing vibrational energies that are taking place at an almost alarming rate. So this is what Master Kirael and Kahu is teaching us, have been teaching us, and we continue to spread this to you. So I would like for us to do the healing, the thymus healing. I'm going to ask for you to place, if you can see, the thymus code in your thymus, and we're going to really work and focus on eternal love today. So place eternal love in your hearts. So I would like to ask you to please take a deep breath, and inhaling and exhaling. And I hope I can hold this straight. I'm so sorry that every week that I do this, I'm holding the paper or the codes crooked. Forgive me. So please, hope I'm holding it straight. So please close your eyes and place the thymus code in your thymus gland and the eternal love code. And Paul, if you could focus on eternal love and put the eternal love in your hearts. So take a deep breath as you're breathing, inhaling and exhaling, and cross your legs if you're crossed so the energies can flow through evenly through every part of your body. So as you're inhaling and exhaling, and you're bringing in the Creator's light from the heavens through your crown chakra into your body, all the way down your spine and back up, and keep breathing deeply that light, and bring the light to your heart where the eternal love code is in your heart. Just feel that code for a minute. Just inhaling and exhaling, and just feel the eternal love code in your heart. And you will experience this great deep love, this amazing love that is in your hearts. And now I want you to open up your heart and imagine this. I want you, as you're lighting up the eternal love code in your heart, I want you to send this code out to every human being on this planet. Send eternal love code out to touch. Imagine and just intentionally send it out to every human being on this planet. And as you send it out to every human being, I want you to also imagine this. See the world and our country, we the people, living peacefully. We want to have peace and live peacefully, and this peace is in the communities. And in our community, imagine all the communities and everybody living in the community, we helping one another. Imagine the communities helping one another, everyone, and everyone accepting one another, and everyone is working together with love and in unity. We are all one. We accept each one as one. So now I would like you to see our country, or our United States, with a leader whose vision is just that, to bring communities together to help one another. We have a leader who helps us and lead in a way that will bring one another together, to bring unity, to bring love and assistance for one another. And we work together. And our leader has this vision, and the person is working for we the people to bring about this change that we all are praying for. And this leader understands and is able to work with other countries in unity to help each other, their countries, with the resources that they each have to offer. And as you breathe in deeply and just lighting up this eternal love, and with all of that in our vision to bring peace and love to everyone, to this world, to this planet, then it'll vibrate to this planet. And then it'll vibrate out into the universe. And we are the ones who come together to create this. So as you keep breathing deeply and imagining all of this, and just let's share this healing as we heal ourselves to the world. So take a deep breath and intend that and see that and have the knowing that this is our way of life. And have the knowing that this will prevail. The truth and love will prevail. So I'd like you to take a deep breath and just send out that vibration to the world, to the planet, to Mother Earth, and to the universe. And to take another deep breath so we can come to a close. And come back to your body. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes. And I would like to welcome you back. And thank you so much for joining us today. We share this Heal Ourselves segment to help heal the world. So as we're going to continue on the healing segment for all of you out there, I ask that you please stay in your heart, open your hearts, and to continue to heal yourself. With this, I invite Mahinaku to do the vowels for us, to prepare further ourselves to do healings for you out there. Thank you. And after that, Patty will come and lead us. Thank you.
We'd like to create a collective consciousness, create coherence with each other, and we're going to do this with our voices. We're going to go ahead and we're going to vibrate out with our throats.
Let's imagine a beautiful life. starting with our own life. And that we radiate, like Joanne said, to Mother Earth, to the people that surround you. Isn't that magical? That's magical. All I have to do is work on myself, grow my love, and whoever I meet will treat me kindly. How is that possible? They offer you things like extra donuts. That's what self-love does. It radiates, and people feel that. That's the goddess love. I mean, haven't you been experiencing that? All of a sudden, I took my on I think Saturday or Friday, I took my 9-year-old niece to go shopping. That's was my birthday present to her. But boy, she has grown up a bit. She told me, Auntie, this is an all about me day. I go, whoa. I had to be 70-year-old before I knew what that meant. And here's another thing, too, based on what I've been hearing from Corinna and Susanna and Joanne. I'm almost 75. I'm going to be 75 in a couple months. And I didn't really understand the word fate. F-A-T-E. Fate. I only know it from the Bible. And my mom used to say, or you're just hard luck. It was just hard luck. Yeah, just hard luck, yeah. Like, is that my fate? But you know what? I was watching this K-drama. And all of a sudden, I won't tell you the name, but I learned so much from that show. My Demon, I told you the name. But you know what this program did for me? It made me understand fate. What it was true for me is that you know what's true for you, right? Even though so many people have a different definition of fate. But this one grabbed my heart, and I said, that's it. It said, from what I got here, humans love to blame fate for everything. But fate is nothing more than a web woven by myriads of choices of your making. That's true. I mean, that made sense. Fate is nothing more than a web woven by a myriad of choices of your making. And every choices that we made, past life, this lifetime, that was our fate. And that's what we're here to heal. Let's take responsibility for the aches and pains that we have on all 4 levels. Physical, emotional, mental. Let's take responsibility. And says, all these thoughts I had in the past and the choices I had brought me here right now, and I have the tools to heal it. Heal them.
Amen.
Isn't that a miracle or what? My 9-year-old. And then you know what, another thing that Netflix, I love Netflix, because it shows me a world that I don't normally get in my daily walk here on earth. Unconditional love. I always wondered what that meant. And then I watched In the Minds of Dogs and In the Minds of Cats. You know that they're always in the moment of now, actuality of now. And so that's what they give to us, all pets. They're always in the now. I've never had a pet, but I had one, but we called him Kahu. But I never listened to him. He was always in the actuality of now. He always says, grow your love. He always was. So because of those 2 programs, in the minds of the dog and the minds of the cat, I understand what unconditional love is. So I pray from now on that I have that for you. Amazing. This world is full of miracles. So remember this. Fate is nothing more than a web woven by your myriad choices that you make every day. I'm free. Anyway, so here's my favorite, no, actually it's my favorite portion, the whole thing. The most favorite is a healing portion. So the first round we have Karina. No, I want you to stand.
Oh.
Put your paper down.
Hey, these are the other guys.
Fate had brought you here.
Yes, it has. Can we call it the blueprint?
Yes. Absolutely.
That's my choice.
Yeah, your choice. Your binary of choice. So that's what we're trying to heal. Isn't that cool when
Yeah.
you we take responsibility for that? Well, anyway, this is on behalf of this request is on behalf of Kahu and Kirael.
I'm honored.
So
Thank you.
So today I'm committed to doing at 11:30, 21 days of healing your hip. Okay.
Thank you.
So, but I want to start it here. So, tell people what you want to heal.
Oh, okay. So my fate, my blueprint, has opened to new levels of healing, bone density, and what they call, I don't want to put a name on it, but let's call it arthritis. And it's everything I'm doing, including signature cell healing, is helping and making a difference and is healing me. So I no longer am afraid to walk and fall down. I feel very strong. I feel much stronger all the time. And I really am grateful because I want to share how I've done this healing journey, which is like a real deep in my blueprint kind of healing journey. We're talking about, all the past lives and everything that I came here to heal. So I'm grateful for this opportunity. Thank you.
I am, because of the 5 breath cell healing meditation, and I know you can because I've been doing that for myself.
Right.
I had arthritis on my knees,
Mhm.
and because of what Kahu had taught me, and Master Kirael, and oh my gosh, the vagus nerve. I mean, that is to me, that's my favorite
Mhm.
because, and I know, so you and I know that you can grow,
Yeah.
you can heal that hip.
Right.
I know that.
Yeah. And signature cell healing has everything we need to heal everything.
Yeah.
Everything. I know it. I know it.
Yeah. So one thing interesting about the 5 breaths, self-healing, I think the peacefulness about, or putting the faith, your faith in that you can heal, starts from the spiritual level.
Mhm.
And then it moves down to the mental, and then to the emotional, the love part.
Mhm.
And then it goes to in the physical. And even though we continue to have aches and pains, because we're aging, and new stuff needs to come out of our cellular consciousness to be healed.
Right.
But the spirit of us says, oh, don't worry, you got what it takes.
Yes.
You got the tools.
Yes.
So I believe in that. So I'd like to ask the goddesses in this room to help. And I want you to, I'd like for just the goddesses to get that, we call that love, the greatest love you ever felt on this earth. And you share it with her. Share it with her cells. Share it and put it into her hip. And never mind the cause, just love her to heal at a new level of awareness. So we're going to accelerate her healing process. So those of you out there, please participate. Focus your healing on her Again, get in touch with the greatest love you ever felt. The greatest love you ever felt. And you share it with her. And that we bring that together and we collectively weave it together and share it with ourselves. Okay?
Thank
You
you.
ready?
Thank you. And I'm grateful to receive. I know this comes from higher up too. And that's part of my journey too, is being willing to receive. So thank you.
Glasses? And Corinna, I just want you to receive. You deserve it. Fate has brought you here to receive the love of the goddess. Paul, would you join us? Can you join us? Get in touch with the greatest love you ever felt. Of you out there in the internet land. So Corinna is so diligent about getting it this lifetime. Growing her love, accelerating that love to new levels of awareness. Take it in. You give so much, Kirael, to your students. Again, get in touch with the greatest love you ever felt. And this is what we share with Corinna today. Can you feel it, Corinna? Breathe it in. Take it into the places that you want healed. Oh, wow. King of Angels just arrived. Oh, ooh. My goodness. And he brings so much, so many angels with him. And look in front of you, Corinna. There's a new angel, guardian angel assigned to you. Sense it with your sixth sense. The guardian angel. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Feel the angel. Talk about a miracle. This angel will teach you the miracles. Open up your heart to the miracles. Guess who it is? You know her. Oh my goodness. She's here to serve you now.
Ah, Mama, bueno.
Ah, Mama. Una. On this day of transition,
Yeah. Oh. He said, don't even think about giving up. Tough love from the King of Angels.
did you see your new angel, your guardian angel?
That was my mom.
Hmm?
Yeah, my mom.
She's in a new light,
Yeah.
higher
Oh,
vibration.
gee. Yeah, really.
Yes.
Yeah, Seraphim.
Oh, she's powerful.
Ah, Mom. Yeah, for those of you who know my mom, Eileen. Yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
Thank you. Mahalo.
Okay. That's one more step to heaven for me because I listen. Yeah. Okay. Let's go on with the long distance healer. Isn't it fun? Isn't this spirituality fun? And with it, we have a community that supports us in our journey to remember to love ourselves.
Oh boy, I hope they all stay for this. 'Cause we got some good healings here.
This is thank you to all the people that submitted your healing request for this particular Sunday, the day of transition. So your self-love brought you here. So these women, these goddesses, oh, they're so powerful, especially when we weave our goddessness together. My goodness, you talk about miracles, right, ladies?
Right? Totally.
So, who wants to go first? Who will they focus?
I'll go first. I'm sitting here for 3 different healings, and the first one is for Gina Ryan, who is in North Carolina, and Gina is the sister of Mary Faith, who's a graduate goddess extraordinaire, and we love her very much. And she's asked for healing for Gina before. Gina has stage 4 ovarian cancer, and she's had it for 3 or 4 years. They gave her 6 months, and she's just an exceptional healing goddess. So please hold Gina join me in holding Gina in your hearts. And also for Bruce Hymack, who is Wendy Riggs' partner, and they are here locally, and Bruce is going to have open heart surgery next week. So we want to hold him in our hearts. He's 81 years old. He's known probably maybe to you as having survived the Whipple surgery for pancreatic cancer, and he's just an amazing healing miracle. And we love both of these people so much, and we hope you'll join us in healing them. And then I'm here for a request for Torkin Kaisan, who is Chasan, I think, Torkian. And she's in Turkey, and she has ovarian cancer too. And the request comes from her son, who's in Greece or Turkey, somewhere there. So we're going to hold Torkian in our hearts in love as well for healing the cancer.
Okay.
I'm sitting in for Samantha Lee. She is here, and I hope you're in the chat room. She's asking for prayers for healing and specifically asking for support as she is in need of new kidneys or a kidney. Our support and prayers go out to Samantha to please guide you to where you need to go, who you need to look up, who to contact, to who to ask, ask around, so that you can receive the information and the guidance as to where to go to find, to be able to get this kidney that you need. And meanwhile, we will send healing to your kidneys as well, and your physical body.
You only had one?
I had one, yes.
Okay, I'm sending healing light to a husband and wife, Maritza and her husband Guillermo. Guillermo is recovering from having had the stroke and COVID, and Maritza feels like she's constantly ill, low active, feeling unable to be active in her daily life. So her vision is to have her health improve so she can have more vitality. So, so we send you, connect to your higher self, and just sit and relax and breathe and think about self-love.
We are healers, and what we're doing is long distance healing.
This is our miracle right here. She is our miracle. Now she says, oh, I'll do these people. I'll send love to these people.
Mm-hmm.
And 4 people, my goodness. So I bet that's because you know the miracles of what we do.
Yes. No, it's so true. Talk about faith. I pray that all of you, everyone here, and also these 4 people who just put their names in, we can already touch your hearts. No, there's no limits to this. So Maria, Ramesh, Veronica, and Annie. So we love you, and love is all connected. So we love you so much, and we always come here at 11:30 p.m. and 2:23 a.m. And please join us at this meeting.
Okay, you out there in internet land, this is our white satin. It's been with us for, gosh, in the early 90s, right? Forever. And it was, so this holds the consciousness that everything can be healed in love. And the consciousness that we create a space, a magical space for miracles to happen, to occur. Healing miracles to occur. So I'm going to put this in the donation bowl right here. And then I want you out there in the internet land to focus that love again. That love, get in touch with that love, the greatest love you ever felt. Maybe it was in the womb. It could be. The greatest love that you ever felt. Maybe it was a past life. Who knows? But when you get in touch with that love, share it and put it into white satin. Again, white satin holds the promise that everything can be healed in love. I know that. And the goddesses here at the Honolulu Church of Light, that's what we're about. So send your love here, and these people, the goddesses here, will put their energy onto it, and then the love goes out from here onto the people that submitted the healing requests. Okay.
And because we're talking about 5 and 5 is love, Patty is also going to sit in for Grandmother Silver Star.
Oh, yes.
So we'll have 5 goddesses actually focusing on all the love that we're getting together, and we're going to send it to heal all these people.
Yes, she asked for 3 healies. For Kevin, who is working with lung issues, he wants to breathe easily from COPD with the breath of life. And for another one, Sandra, who is praying for wholeness. Well, I can relate to that. And Randall, who is healing from bone cancer. Oh, my goodness. Okay, you guys are starting. I can feel it. Okay, let's do it now. Okay, with your magic voice and the secrets of your voice, soon to be, what, revealed. But we can hear it, we can sense it through our sixth sense. Go ahead, Audrey. Light this crystal up with your love, with the greatest love you ever felt. The greatest love for me, one of the greatest love, is when I was called to say, hey, it's your turn to get to Earth. And I happily agreed. I put all my blueprint together and chose my parents. That was the greatest love for me. More love, please. More love. Feel what this goddesses, feel what the people that you have in hand. Feel their feelings and bring out that love from within them. To let them know everything can be healed. Because they started their journey already by submitting their prayer requests. Only self-love can do that. Mama, uno.
Patty, can I say something?
Of course.
I never heard you say that about your mom. I never heard you say that. So,
I chose them.
yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. They put me through HELL, but that was part of the program.
You asked for it.
That's right.
But you know what? I came out the other side. I'm standing right here for you to say that, so thank you. Can you relate to that too? Awesome.
Go ahead.
So maybe it has also something to do with Maritska and Guillermo's parents who gave them life. I too had a meditation where I thanked my mom and dad for giving me life and coming to Hawaii. So I sent eternal love code to both of them, and I surrounded Guillermo and Maritska with love to help them remember the love that brought them together, the love that continues to thrive in their heart as they go through their healing process. So be strong, be loving, have faith.
I sent the eternal love code. Also, I used that today on Samantha to your kidneys. I would like to ask you to please speak to your kidneys. You have a conversation, and meanwhile, while you're waiting for a donor, and pay attention to what comes your way. Open your heart and follow the lead and the guidance of where to go to receive the donated kidney. Meanwhile, talk to your kidney, ask your kidney to please cleanse, do its work that it needs to do, and use the eternal love there. And as you do that, you will get even further insights and messages. Sending you lots of love, Samantha.
Samantha, I know that the donor is also in your blueprint. So just send that your love to that donor.
Yeah.
Yeah, send a prayer of love.
And set a time frame when you want to get it for the donor to come your way.
Now.
Yeah.
Hurry up.
Thank you.
Actuality of now.
Stay focused.
Okay, Kirael.
Okay, wow, Celine is the daughter of Torkian, and you said it all right there in your email to us. She really wants to stay. And that's what I felt from all three of these Heelys. They want to stay, and they're willing to do the healing and the journey and find the self-love and the healing that opens their path to staying here to complete their journeys on Earth. So, Celine, you know signature cell healing. You've been reading about it. You've been studying what Kahu brought forth and everything. You know, email us at signaturecellhealing.com. But you know what you can use to help your mom also. She's a beautiful, beautiful spirit light there in Istanbul, and I'm grateful. And for Gina, she's just having a great time extending her journey here on Earth, and she's doing so well. So thank you, Mary Faith, for sending the healing request for your beautiful sister, Gina. And Bruce is just breathing and enjoying the light and feeling it. He knows he wants to stay, and he knows what he has to do. So we're sending you light, Bruce, for your surgery next week, and we'll continue to send you the light during your recovery period. We love you, and we send a little bit of light to Wendy too.
Yes.
In fact, a lot of light to Wendy. Thank you so much, all of you.
Okay, so with Gina, I know that she's been, when Kahu first got the prayer request about Gina, and I sneaked in one night and to follow him, and he was taking Gina all over the place. So I guess that's what makes her stay longer.
Yeah, she wants to stay.
To really cherish this life on Earth, right?
She's
So
having a good time.
and she still travels with Kahu.
That's beautiful.
Wow, you got a terrific guardian angel there.
Was in my blueprint. How about you?
And I have from, this was submitted from Silver Star. I love that name. Grandmother Silver Star. And 3 Heelys she requested for Kevin, who, did I say this already? Okay. So we will continue to every night at 11:30. Last night was so wonderful. It was so wonderful because I came here and energized the healing bowl, and here is Kahu and Kirael. Kirael, the King of Angels, he brought along all these angels. Energizing. A gaggle of angels.
Gaggle of angels.
No, I've never seen that much angels that follow him before. So here we are.
It's your lesson. I
you.
think Kahu called it an entourage of angels.
And then we have the
She wants to read a book.
next, the gentleman.
Oh.
What an honor to have this healing bowl with all these healing requests. Being energized today. You know what? Since the 1st of August, what I noticed about this healing bowl, every time I come here, there's a figure 8 that goes from heaven. And you know what flows between earth is water. Between heaven and earth is water. So, August, and I see this every night. This is figure 8. So it's collecting all the prayers from here, and it's taking it up to the heavens and coming back down. It's such a beautiful sight. See what happens when you're doing the 5 breath? Your 6th sensory just gets stronger and stronger. So gentlemen, using your 6th sensory, 6th century, 6 senses, get in touch with Kahu. He loved this part of the sermon. And just love these people. From your heart, just love these people. Imagine their healing requests come true.
In numerology, today's date represents the number 5, believe it or not.
Huh?
I have
7.
nothing but love to those healing requests and to Kahu as well. And to myself too.
Yay. Thank you, Paul. Captain Paul. And you're looking brighter, more handsome today.
For all the healings that was done today for all these people and praying for everybody else, and with us healing from the healing bowl, there's a lot of healing and I can feel it in that bowl. So thank you, Kahu, for that. And he says he's doing his job.
He is. He is. So if you out there in internet land, they always, Kirael and Kahu always have time. You got for your requests, for your love. And somebody had told me, oh, I don't want to call him then because he's so busy. No, he's not busy. He's huge. His energy is huge. What he shares with us is just a strand. But that strand is a miracle strand. If you're ready for that miracle, I guarantee you. So, oh. Would you like to do it?
And I want to say something about if you're doing this water and if you're hungry, stop it. I just appreciate with somebody, and if they really has some bad acts.
Oh,
So, for blessing on the women.
which one? You got it? This one? Oh. faith. Good faith, good positive faith changes it. You know what? It's so fun. She always had me. And for your Vegas now.
Thank you.
Seesaw.
You know, I say, the lighting up my vagus nerve is my most favorite. Because I think I told you guys that on my left side of my body was always the ones that giving me problems. Everything, aches and pains is always on the left side. I never could understand until I did the 5 breaths self-healing meditation and took seriously the vagus nerve. And I told you guys about my toes. The left side, the toenails on my left side was slow growing. But now they're growing evenly, my left and right. And you know what? They're growing too fast. See, that is, to me, that is it works. It really works. So light up your vagus nerve because, boy, our aging bodies really takes its toll sometimes. So keep your spirits up, keep your love up, keep growing love. And you know what? You're going to have to soon. So I don't know how to stop because I have to clip those nails every so often now, too often. So that is my testimony on the vagus nerve. And if you notice, when you breathe, are you breathing in balance through both nostrils? Pay attention to the stuff, to the things your body is telling you. Amazing. Okay, so. Oh, announcements. Next is September 1st. Conscious Creators is still on hiatus. So our next healing service is September 1st. And I hope you join us for that. We love this stuff. We just love our service. Because we're service to Mother Earth is the benefactor of all of this. And plus, we are knowing peace on earth. Isn't that awesome? And that we share that peace with the people that we meet every day. So life can't get any better than this, right? So September 1st, and then Susanna, you're up next with your inspiration.
Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Oh my goodness. So there's a circle of gratitude going on within me, within the world, and I'm noticing more people are putting their hands to their hearts and expressing gratitude. And this is on the news now. And I see it in people I talk to, neighbors come by and go, thank you. So today I hold my hand over my heart and I express my gratitude and Honolulu Church of Lights family, giving you gratitude for sharing your light and your love. Because it's a cycle of love. As we give, we receive. So we thank you for the abundance that we have received, financial abundance that came in-house and through, I guess it's the internet, right? Yeah. So thank you for helping us continue our mission to heal the self and heal the world. Because we're in this together of healing the planet. So thank you. And for those of you online, please go to our Honolulu Church of Light website, and there's a click the donate button and give what's in your heart, what you feel is in your heart, because every penny will be much appreciated. Share your light and love with this bowl and see the golden particles flowing into it, and feel it flow from the bowl into your hearts. Mama Uno.
And now we would like to be able to bless our space, to bless the beauty, and to bless ourselves. E o mai ke mai po mai e nana ia mai kale o Kahu. Mai luna ala mai kai kihi a kai kihi mai kai kina ke komohana. Mai kau kai mai loko a waho. Kia I ia maala mai ia e pale a pina ho pilikia nei ko Kahu no hona. Everyone together. Ama wanoa. Our prayer is free. And now sit down and listen to Master Kirael as he talks about the seventh principle, the principle
I offer you, my
prayer.
friends, a prayer that might best define the world that you live, that might best help you understand that you can create your world and the mass consciousness that surrounds you, not to become part of it, but to be that part that you have created, because you are the Creator's light. So here might be an example. You would simply take a deep breath, and you would tip your head in any direction, up or down, does not matter. And you would open your channel to let this be a prayer. You would say, Creator's light, if you will be so much in beauty that you would allow for me to have clarity in every move that I'm about to make. If you would guide my steps, not by doing the journey for me, God Creator, but allowing the light to be so brilliant that everything that I ask for, everything that I want to bring to focus in this reality is already in manifestation light. Then I will be the one who will do the journey. I will not relent in doing every part of the journey that is there. I will search out things I have never seen before. I will search out experiences I have never done before. And in that, on my way to the end result that I have chosen, I will be free to experience your love. I will heal my energy along the way, finding myself to be solely oriented into your light. For I no longer wish to experience separation. I wish only now to see the beauty of my own experience. In that, my God Creator, I will no longer accept chaos as an outcome. I will define myself at every moment. I will learn one day after the next that every motion I take has a defined effect on everything that I search for. My search is never ending because I have discovered one thing, God Creator. That which I used to believe to be the end of the journey is but the beginning. I no longer accept ends in my life. I now see those only as steps into the next part, the more beautiful possibility you've created. It is ours to experience, and I choose to experience it on the human level. The material plane is mine, and it is that which I share with my brothers and sisters of your light. They are mine, I am theirs. Together we equate to one Creator, and to this Creator we give our light to the fullest that we possibly can. Let the journey unfold, God Creator, because our prayers strong and fully enlightened, for that way we know that we avoid chaos at all turns. We have found your path, we walk with you, and we ask the unseen forces of light to be our guides. And in their guidance, we listen to every word they say. And as we learn, we create. As we create, we return to the fullness of not separation, but we return to the fullness of your love. And in that love, we shall last forever. For there is no end. Amen.
Thank you for joining us today, being part of our community of healing the self, heal the world. So I'd like to read an excerpt from Master Kirael's prayer for the beauty. And his prayer for us says, "For your guidance, I offer you the light of truth, trust, and passion. Know that you have come here to hear these words. I present to you your future as it is in today. 100% of all that you have ever wanted, 100% of all that you have ever thought is now yours, for you are committed to 100% this day." You know what? Your thoughts, reminding you again, your thoughts create your reality. If you are in the suffering mode at the end of your day, hey, you thought that. So take your responsibility for your life and change it, because he said, change, my friends, is essence. Kirael said that. Essence is love. Love is what you desire. Love is what you are. So, careful of your thoughts. Imagine a beautiful world for yourself, and that will ripple to the other people in your life and to Mother Earth. So thank you on behalf of the Honolulu Church of Light, Kahu Fred Sterling, and Master Guide Kirael, and the goddesses of Black Diamond. Thank you.